must go here and here. And likewise, anything that goes in this column must go here or here. That often makes solving these puzzles a little easier. For this puzzle, we have this 4 blocking across, giving me a 4 here, here. So we know that no 4s can go in these 2 squares. Speaking of the 6s, we saw this 6 blocking up, and therefore one of these must be a 6. So this ghost 6, as I like to call them, blocks these 2 squares. This 6 blocks these 2 squares. This 6 blocks this square. So it's clear that a 6 must go here. And now it would be prudent to see if that has any ramifications for the shoot, and it does. We have a 6 blocking down here and up here now, and this 6 blocks here. So here's a 6. Anything else that is easy to spot? Yes, yes, there is. We have a 3 here, because this 3 blocks down, this 3 blocks over, here's a 3. I'm seeing some 7-6 stuff going on here. I don't know if it's going to mean anything of substance later on. I'll try to keep an eye on the 6s and the 7s and see if anything materializes. A 7, of course, must go either here or here, because these 7s block down and this 7 blocks across. Here we need to find a 4, 5, and a 9. The 4 blocks over. One of these is a 4. And that's easy because we just discussed how this 4 forces a 4 to go here or here. Blocking down, this 4 blocks across. So a 4 must go here. Here now, we are going to have a 5 and a 9. And we're going to have a 4 either here or here. Anything else of interest? Yes, a 2. We have a 2 blocking up, and we have a 2 and a 2 blocking over. So a 2 must go here. We have therefore an 8 isolated for this particular square, because this 8 blocks over, this blocks up. So here's an 8. We now have an 8 blocking up here and an 8 blocking up here. So an 8 goes here. And that's interesting because now we also have an 8 blocking here. So it's clear that these 2 squares must be an 8 and a 4. 8 and 4. Therefore, these must be a 1, 5, and a 6. And if these are 1, 5, and 6, then these 4 squares cannot be 1, 5, or 6, or 4 and 8. There must be a 2, 3, 7, 9. And look at this, 2, 7, 9 blocks here, so this must be a 3. And this 7 blocks here and here, this 7 blocks here, here, and here. Ergo, a 7 must go in this position. And these now must be a 2 and a 9. 2 and 9. Yes, I think that is correct. We only have a couple of 5s in the grid. So I'm not really sure about those. We have a 1 blocking over here and down here. One of these is a 1 blocking over. This 1 blocks over. One of these is going to be a 1. We also need a 3 here because we got a 3 and a 3 here blocking across. So 1 and 3 go in 2 of these squares. We also need to find a 5 and a 9. 9, 3. This is a 1, 5. This is a 5, 9. I'm not quite sure about this yet. But we can place a 7, I think, here. Let's see how that goes. This is 7 blocks down. Therefore, one of these is a 7 blocking across. This is 7 blocks across. This 7 blocks up. This is 7 blocks down. So yes, I was right. This is a 7. We need an 8 for one of these two squares because of these two 8s blocking everything else here. So 8 here or here. But an 8 here or here, yes, I see that. A 4 here or here, I see that too. What about the 5 and the 6 for the column? 5 could go here and here. 6 here, here, and here. Now, but here we can do something. We have managed to fill everything in column 3 except for these two squares and the 9 blocks here. So a 7 must go here and the 9 must go here. And since we remember that this 7 blocks down, there's only one single square left in block 4 that can be a 7, and that is exactly here. Here a 5 and a 1 now. The 1 blocks over. Here's a 5. Here is a 1. So this 5 blocks over, giving me a 9 here and a 5 here. Now we have something interesting happening. Let's see, we have 3 and a 9 blocking here. We have a 3 and a 9 blocking here. So, and we also have a 1 blocking. So these squares must be a 1, 3, and a 9. We have a 3 and a 9 blocking this square, therefore it must be a 1. These are now 3 and 9. And that raises a question, what are these? They are not 3 and 9, they must be an 8 and a 6. We can do something about that because the 6 blocks down, giving me an 8 for this position and a 6 for this. And these must be a 4 and a 5. The 5 blocks up, giving me a 5 here and a 4 here. That was easy. Now we have these two 5s blocking all of these squares. Therefore, a 5 must go here. Can we do anything with these squares? Oh, let me do this one first. It's because it's so lonely and so empty. It must be filled with a 4. Back to these two, they must be a 9 and a 3. We have a 9 blocking over here, so a 3 must go here and a 9 must go here. This 9 blocks across, so the corner cell must be a 9 and the 5 goes here. 4, 8 here and a 4, 8 here. And 1, 3 here. 3, 9 here. What about up here? 4, 8 and a 1. So one of these is a 1, but that's all I can say. 4 blocks up. 8 blocks over. No, I'm not at all sure about that. 4's here, so 4 here, here, and here, and here. 8 here and here. 8 here, but not here, because that would be a unique rectangle. Let's see if we can solve this puzzle without talking unique rectangles, shall we? Let's put a 9 here, because we can, and because we must. We have these two 9s blocking these squares. This 9 blocks this square, this 9 blocks this square. So a 9 has got to go here. 1, 6, 7 here now. 7 blocks here, 7 blocks here, therefore 7 goes here, and here we have a 1 and a 6. Can we do anything with that? I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 8 across here. That's nice. Look at this. 1, 2, 3 blocking this square. Must be an 8. And that 8 blocks across. This 8 blocks across. Here's an 8. This 8 blocks up. This 8 blocks across. Here's an 8. And now we know that this cannot be an 8. It must be a 4, and this must be an 8, and this must be a 4. as I said, this cannot be a 8 and it cannot be a 4. So what's left? The 1. Anything to be done here? I don't know. A 1, 2, and a 3. No, I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3. No, it'll have to wait. A 1, 3, and a 6 across here. Here we can do something because the 6 blocks here. This 6 blocks here. So here's a 6. 1 and 3 across here now. And this 6, of course, and this 6 block here. So a 6 goes here. Now we know that this is a 1. Therefore, this must be a 1, and this must be a 3. This 1 blocks up. Here's a 1, and here is a 5. We got this 5 blocking down, these 5s blocking across. Here's a 5. The last number in this column has got to be a 4. So now we need 2 numbers here, and they must be a 2 and a 3. The 2 makes this a 3. This must be a 2. Here we are looking for a 2 and a 6. We have a 6 blocking down, so the 2 must go here and the 6 here. This 2 blocks this square, therefore this must be a 2 and this must be the 9, which now forces a 9 to go here. Here must go a 3 and here also a 3. And the last number of this puzzle is a 1. It goes here. That wasn't too bad. I think it was quite an easy but also pleasant to solve puzzle. Thank you for watching and bye for now.